think one of the hardest things about healing, one of the hardest things that I think a lot of people don't really touch on, is realizing that you're outgrowing the people that you love, the same people that helped shape this version of you that you don't even recognize anymore when you look in the mirror. I honestly didn't even plan to film this right now, but I woke up this morning and I just had a feeling and I wanted to talk about it, just, speak on it a little bit. I honestly didn't even notice at first. Of course, I've been on this healing journey for the past few years, but intentionally healing, intentionally going down deep into the core of the depths of myself, the depths of my pain, the depths of my shame, and understanding where it stems from. Like I said in my last video, I feel like I'm in a much safer space within my body that now I'm able to revisit a lot of old wounds, a lot of old patterns, a lot of old traits, a lot of self-sabotaging traits that I still have. Let me be clear, I still have them. I'm very avoidant when it comes to doing things that I don't want to do. When it comes to work, I can be very avoidant because I don't want to do it. But and within all of those changes within my career, like, that is my main focus. But in making the effort to create change, to create this movement in my life, it's also brought up a lot of old wounds. Just old wounds, and made me realize that the old comforts that I used to go to escape or just to make myself feel better, again, it's comforts, right? Things that you're comfortable with. For me, it was reading. I love to read. That was my escape into a book. I love to read, especially fantasy books. I'm not really into nonfiction. I don't really care about biographies. I don't really care about like the classics. I'm not a huge Jane Austen fan. I'm not a huge those, like the classic novels. That's not really my thing. For me, when it comes to a book, I want to immerse myself into that world. I have heavy Pisces placements. I'm a Pisces rising and a Pisces moon. So I want to immerse myself into a fantasy world. But even that wasn't working. I reread. I love Twilight. Just the books. It's one of my old comfort favorites. And I would reread Twilight, all books 1 through 4, every year. One of my favorite shows is the original Charmed, with Shannon Doherty, Holly Marie Combs, Alyssa Milano, and of course later on with Rose McGowan. Though that was my favorite, still one of my favorite comfort shows. Even food was definitely one of my comforts. That we'll touch on that in another video, but none of that was helping to fill that emptiness inside of me that I was feeling, because I was going through a lot internally. It's like a weird kind of like grief. I started crying on and off weirdly. Like, I would just be working here recently. I'm just working, typing away, and then all of a sudden I would feel emotions, and it would just it was a wave of emotion of sadness and grief, and I was like, okay, and then I needed to sit and allow myself to feel. I just needed to sit and allow myself to feel, let the emotions move through me. If I needed to cry it out. Girl, I'm sitting here at my desk and I'm just crying. I'm crying, crying. And then I'll, take a deep breath, ground myself again, and then I would go back to work. And it was just like waves of emotion, and it's like grief. It really is grief, because you're outgrowing what once held you, what really made you feel comfort. Again, it feels like emptiness, and I use my old comforts to help feel that emptiness, to help me feel whole again. But nothing was working, and I felt so ungrounded. Like I didn't have anything to anchor myself to this new version of me that I'm becoming. And that is so scary. That was so scary. I honestly didn't know what to do. Like, the ungrounded feeling, it literally felt like I was floating. I was like, whoa. I honestly, Because what are you supposed to do, right? You just need to do something new. Honestly, you just need to open yourself up to new, and that is literally expansion. This is what expansion feels like. It feels like you're outgrowing your current life. It feels like you're outgrowing people, places, things. And you're like, but these are my people, these are my things, these are my places, this is where I'm comfortable. But on this healing journey, when you're wanting expansion, when you're wanting new, it happens inside your body first. Like you feel it inside your body. And it does feel like sadness. At least to me, it feels like sadness. It feels like grief. You're literally outgrowing a lot of things, even things that you may have prayed for. Like I don't even know. Like this life, this house, this place, everything within this home is a lot. Everything that I've dreamed of. I couldn't even ask for, the things that I have in my life now, the people that I have in my life now. But going through it was not fun. It is not fun. I'm one of those people where I'm an internal processor. I will heal internally. I will internally process everything that's happening around me before I can speak it and talk about it. And hopefully this is something that will help you on your journey moving forward. It really doesn't feel like anything is going on outside of you, right? Because no one sees it. To the outside world, it can look like depression, but it's truly mourning the person that you used to be before this new version of you has arrived. And it's crazy. It's hard, but you're not broken. You're expanding. You're on this healing journey. You're intentionally healing. You're intentionally becoming this amazing version of you that no longer lets the pain and the shame of the past hold you down. I wanted to do a quick yap. Thanks for being here. Consider subscribing. I'm so glad you're here. This healing journey is so lonely sometimes. It really is. But you're not alone. I'm here with you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for being here. Leave a comment. Where are you on your journeys? Are you outgrowing your life? Let me know. I'm here for you.